I can't believe they did it. I've been a wrestling fan for 25 years. 25 years. That's a long time to be following something. 25 years. John Cena turned heel. 25 years I've been watching this damn thing. If you would have told me CM Punk would have came back to the WWE after everything that happened, I said, possibly. If you would have told me Stone Cold would have a main event in WrestleMania in 2022, I would have said, maybe. If you would have told me The Rock would be in the main event of WrestleMania 40 in 2024, I'd be like, maybe. If you would have told me that Vince McMahon would be escorted out of WWE and Triple H took over, I'd be like, I can see that. I never thought in all my years I would have saw John Cena turn heel. And the fact that it was aided by The Rock, 2011, 2012, you could have told me back then this was going to happen. I said, you're smoking crack. 20 years. WrestleMania 21, he was crowned as the new face of the company. 20 years. To be more specific, probably like 10 years of him being a full-time competitor. I've had to watch year after year after year after year after year after year. All these wonderful talents be buried through the vessel of John Cena by Vince McMahon. All those years, all those times. I never thought we'd get to this moment, man. Do you understand? Like, I never thought we'd get here. It's funny because in my prediction of how John Cena would end his career, I thought he was going to turn heel at the very end of the year. I thought he was going to turn heel at the last hour, the 25th hour, go up against Cody, ironically, then turn heel and wrestle at WrestleMania 42. That's what I thought. But the fact that they did it here and now, never saw that coming. Because now, it's almost like Cena has to win the title now. Like, I don't know how they do that. Cena, there's no coming back from this. Cena talked about so many times, if he turned heel, there is no turning back. Everything changes. Everything changes. I just can't believe they pulled the trigger. Cena for so long. And you know what? I can't put it on Cena. Because Cena wanted to turn heel back in 2007 versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 23, vetoed by Vince. Cena wanted to turn heel back in 2012, 2013, vetoed by Vince. Time after time, Cena did want to turn heel, but Vince only cared about one thing: merchandise sales and the kids. So you know who else had to suffer? You know who had to suffer because of that? Everyone else. Everyone that didn't have a bedtime past 9 p.m. Everyone who loved real, authentic characters. Everyone had to suffer through the PG era. And the face of that was John Cena. I can't believe in the retirement tour, I said there's no way he's turning a heel until at least the end. They won't be that bold to do this in the very beginning. WrestleMania now is must see. The Rock said last week he didn't need to have a match with Cody to change the game. And I saw everyone comment after that weird, just ranting promo The Rock did and the promo he did last night. I saw it all. And I said, as much as I don't understand what The Rock is doing, I trust The Rock to give us something that we don't expect. I said it in my predictions. I said it. I didn't predict John Cena to win and turn heel. But I said, the one thing I can count on, The Rock is going to do something we ain't going to see coming. And boy, did he do that. For John Cena to trust in The Rock, to trust in Triple H, because for him to turn heel, this is the biggest thing of his entire career. He has to entrust in the people around him to do this thing right. You cannot botch this. This is once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. I didn't get to experience Hogan turning heel. I experienced Austin turning heel, unfortunately, versus my guy. But I'm telling you, I don't think it would have touched anything. I don't think those heel turns touch anything like what we got tonight. John Cena, the good old boy, Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, always does the right thing. Always does the right thing. Always says the right thing. I just can't believe this happened. Like, I can't believe it. Again, being a wrestling fan for 25 years, I have seen it all. I've seen everyone there is, the good, the bad, the wasted potential, the people that had all the talent and didn't get pushed the way they should have. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. The one thing I thought I would never see is John Cena turn heel. I did a video 2 years ago saying Cena can never be the GOAT. Why? Because he never had the balls to turn heel. Never had the balls to change his character, to change the business. Triple H said it today, that the business is going to change forever. Something like this is we're never going to forget this. And this is just one night. We don't know what Cena has in store leading up to WrestleMania and on this retirement tour. I still feel he's going to retire. I don't know if it's going to be by the end of the year, but by WrestleMania the following year, I do see him retiring for good and keeping that word. But I had to record my initial feelings because I was in utter shock. My brain was racing because as soon as Cena won, I said, here we go again. I was so hoping for CM Punk to get that main event. I was so hoping for that. CM Punk, who deserved that main event in WrestleMania for so many years and never got it because of part-timers. Because of people that Vince and management saw were better than him when they weren't even close. For so many years, I wanted Punk to win that so bad. Then Cena wins, and I say, here we go again. Cena breaks my heart again. For so many years, Cena broke my heart because he would beat the guy that I was rooting for so he could be elevated to the main event of WrestleMania or whatever. I said, here we go again. But right after that, I said, the only way you can save this for me if he turns heel. Now, I was just like, I don't know if it's going to happen. I was thinking maybe at WrestleMania at best, but I didn't expect him to do it tonight. But then I saw Cena in that ring behind Cody Rhodes, and I said, oh, they're going to actually do it. The one thing we have yet to experience in this business, the one thing we thought we would never get, like this. It's like I don't even know how else to explain it. Like I don't even know what you can compare this to. Like my Eagles won the Super Bowl. Like I didn't think my year could get any better. And now John Cena won, turn heel, and what's funny is Cena turning heel. I'm now rooting for John Cena. Now I want John Cena to beat Cody Rhodes, and I never thought I would say that. Wow. A heel Rock and heel John Cena working together to take over the business. Never thought this day would come. Cena actually pulled the trigger. Actually grown cojones. Actually did it. I can't believe he did it. I just can't believe he did it. I can't believe WWE and Triple H did it. I can't believe they, like, you know how much money is in a retirement tour for John freaking Cena. As much as I don't care for him, there's so much money. The last time you're gonna see Cena in Toronto, Memphis, LA, New York, Minnesota, like all that ripped away. Now we're gonna get new gear. We're gonna get hopefully a little bit of a new move set, a new theme. Where Cena said he had a new theme tucked in the tuck if something ever happened, and he actually turned heel. Now we get to hear it. He's gonna unlock that box, and we're gonna finally get to hear that new heel theme. God, us wrestling fans have been fantasizing about this for so long. Do you understand? There are people that have had kids, that have possibly grandkids, people that have, damn near retired, like lived a grown life, thinking they would never see this day. Do you understand, bro? Like, do you understand? I can't believe it, dog. I can't freaking believe it. I can't believe they actually pulled the trigger. Like, I wish I was in the room when they decided to do this. Like, I just can't believe they did it. And again, what if Cena wins? We're going to get a corporate John Cena? Cena in suits? Cena no longer doing those goofy promos? Cena side by side with The Rock? And now what does that mean for the bloodline? Like, what does that mean for, oh my God, CM Punk? What if it's CM Punk? Oh my God, what if it's CM Punk that wins the Rumble, faces John Cena at WrestleMania, and finally beats him? Who knows? Now I'm wondering who is going to be John Cena's last match. I doubt you can do Cody Rhodes again. Maybe you could. Now there's so many possibilities now. Who's going to be John Cena's last match? John Cena will win number 17. And it's funny, all of us said, if John Cena ever wins number 17, he has to turn heel. He has to turn heel. Just like breaking a streak. That's something you just don't do. Ric Flair's 16-time world champion record. Tied. Didn't even mean anything, if we're going to be honest. Didn't even mean anything. But if he was going to break that streak, he was going to break that record, all of us said he has to turn heel because Cena, for the first time in his career, was selfish, narcissistic, an egomaniac that only cared about himself. That has to be the story if you're going to do something and break a record like this. Now, again, I don't know if he's going to win at WrestleMania, but he almost has to now, I would think. And if he doesn't win, I don't know what that means, but I don't know what you do, but I don't know, but I never thought I'd be excited for a Cena title reign. If he wins this title for the first time in, I don't know, since 2006, I'm going to be excited for a Cena title reign. I have another video on my channel saying the day I no longer was a Cena fan. I was a Cena fan since 2003. From the Master of Thugonomics days to all that. Pumping Up Your Reba, all that. SmackDown. Like 2003, 2004, 2005, all that. I was in the mud with him, in the trenches with him. Since day one. And then he evolved into being a carbon copy Hulk Hogan. And I just couldn't get with it anymore. Someone who always won, couldn't give you an authentic promo. It's funny, the only time he actually sounded real was when he was going against The Rock. The only time people actually got behind Cena fully is when he was going against The Rock in 2011, 2012. But for so many years, I'm like, Cena, I know you have it in you. Give me a story. Give me a character. Give me something to where I can be behind you. And he just kept doing the same old. The goofy red t-shirts, green t-shirts, neon purple. Like, Every year, dog. I don't think you understand. Vince McMahon is turning in his grave right now, even though he's alive. He's like, I can't believe they turned. I know Vince is like, I can't believe they turned John Cena heel. I can't believe they did that. I can't. Like, I can't even imagine what the TV is going to be like, the Raw, the SmackDowns. And now, again, like, who's going to beat John Cena? Who's going to be John Cena's final match? Because in my brain, I'm like, it can only be two people. CM Punk or Cody Rhodes. Now, I still feel like that's probably going to be his final match. But I'm like, everybody, I thought it was going to be CM Punk to turn heel. Everyone speculated, we know Cody's not going to turn heel, but who's going to turn heel is the question. Everybody says CM Punk. CM Punk makes the most sense. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. I'm not going to stab you in the back. I'm going to stab you in the front. Everything. Him going back on his word, saying that he would never come back to the WWE. Everything pointed to CM Punk turning heel. But it was John Cena. Wow. The stories you can tell now. And Cody Rhodes. What is this dude to Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes, who since he's won that title, everyone has turned their back on him. Everyone has made him a target. What does this do for Cody Rhodes' character? Do we actually get Homelander sometime this year or next year? Because this will affect Cody Rhodes, especially if he loses that title. Now that has a long-lasting effect. What happens with Roman Reigns? Eventually, they're going to bump heads. Rock, Roman, Cena, Roman. They're going to bump heads. What does this mean? The whole company now. You have to do it to where it's almost like a funeral. The one person we believed in, the one person we thought would never turn their back on us. Just like Hogan in WCW. The one person we confided in. I don't even feel like Austin that was that big of a deal outside of it being Vince McMahon. Him turning heel wasn't a big deal. It was because it was Vince that it was a big deal. But this has to be what it felt like when Hogan turned. It has to be. I didn't live that. People had to wait 15 years for him to turn heel. God, I just didn't think he would do it. I just didn't think he would do it. Oh my God. This is amazing, man. Again, I have no idea what we're in store for. I just want to sit back, relax, and just enjoy it as a fan. I don't want a fantasy book. I don't want to do none of that. So anything regarding John Cena, I'm just enjoy it, see where it goes. Hopefully they can hit a home run in a grand slam. I don't want to predict anything. Wow.
I'm the best. I'm the best in the world.